cmpradio.net. It's the station.
Hello and welcome aboard the D Train with Darren DeVoue on cmpradio.net. It's the station as well as the voice of Chester. Or this week we're going to recap the Super Bowl a wee smidge and also talk about boxing versus football. And that's about, and the dunk contest and touch on the dunk contest and the 3-point contest. That's on today's show. Oh, that ain't it. So how y'all doing? All right. So don't forget. I would talk about DeVoue Taco, and I would talk about their delicious mushroom bowl. I would talk about the Enola corn, street corn done with paprika and butter, like it is. But I would be telling y'all about that like I usually do. But I'm not going to BS y'all. They closed today. So ain't no sense in hyping myself up on DeVoue tacos and how I had the first time I had them was that delicious chicken birria chicken burrito. Yeah, ain't no sense in hyping myself up about that. So anyway, yeah. So what y'all do this week? Anybody treat themselves right? Ooh, Valentine's Day. So I'm going to try and do something cute for Valentine's Day today. We're going to celebrate it today because, I had to work like usual, which is why we didn't have last week's show because I had to work the morning shift, first shift, and then I went in to the watch the Super Bowl with my boy TJ's and went to watch the Super Bowl with my boys TJ, and that's when I started to feel the onset of, at first, though, it was funny because I started to feel a little queasy. I started to feel a little at the end of my shift, which was around 2. I was, starting to feel a little funny. Then by the time I get to my man TJ's, I'm turning around and feeling, So later on, TJ's dad goes, I'm looking sick. And then TJ's dad goes, well, he has drank a lot of that Maker's Mark. I'm thinking to myself, whoa, Mr. Lauser. Don't be hating just because you can't put him back like me, okay? First of all, I shared that bottle, all right? Because I looked at how much was in it. I was like, oh, I shared it. No, I'm definitely not drunk. No, I'm good. So, yeah. Did y'all watch that? Y'all watch that Super Bowl? My man, this guy, I don't know about you. P always makes fun of me because I don't bet big, but I can't bet more than I can afford to lose. Twice I've done it, and twice I've won, but both times, oh my God, it's no fun. Your stomach's all in knots with each first down, each fumble, any ball that's incomplete. It's no fun. I won on I took the Chiefs. And I took the Chiefs and I took the first half under on a reverse I took that on a reverse or teaser as they call it. Then I took the first half under separately as my my big bet, the $5 bet. And I took the Chiefs and the first half under on a teaser. All three hit. So your man came up about $25, boy. Yeah. Big money. But it wasn't so much the Chiefs that I was rooting for because they were who I had a couple of dollars on. It was mainly because I like to see this guy fail. That's 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan, pictured there, pledging allegiance to his offensive scheme. And Shanahan, blew it once again. 10-point lead, and this guy, so then the first thing he does, now, Shanahan, this old Nepo baby, he runs his dad's system with a few variations. And his dad, running back should hate his dad, by the way, because for his dad, under his dad's offensive tutelage, you had guys like Mike Anderson or the Olandis Garys of the world, guys who just for one season or two seasons had excellent years and then became the narrative, oh, you can just plug any old running back into Mike Shanahan's system. Then it became you can just use a running back anywhere. Thank Mike Shanahan, running backs. But anyway, his chump son blew a 10-point lead again, 0 for 2 in Super Bowls. And then a couple of days after, what's he going to do? Gives my man Steve Wilks, defensive coordinator, who's saying right there, well, I don't know what to do. What else to do? Held them to 2 touchdowns for a game. Shoot. But Wilks got the axe a couple of days after the Super Bowl because Shanahan's pointing fingers, pointing fingers, blaming folks, anything else but him, blowing leads like that. And firing the black man.
You fired him? Why you fired the black man?
I fired the black man because he's the guy who set up the whole system here, and it doesn't work. And he's here like every week. I'm giving him checks.
Wanda,
we've got 5 remotes. I can't turn it on.
So many problems.
But I know, black man, can never do anything wrong.
Really,
and needs to get
Wanda,
fired from a job. Black people always do everything right.
You gotta turn the damn satellite on for the TV to work. See the little green light? Just gotta turn it on. Or you can fire the black man, whatever works for you.
That's what Kyle Shanahan did. Didn't turn on the satellite. But you know what? I ain't hating on Kyle Shanahan because you know what? Steve, you know what? The next defensive coordinator, you best believe, is going to have a little bit of this in him. Oh, yeah. And I'm not saying it's because the 49ers are woke. I'm not putting that on them because they're smart. You get extra draft picks for that. Yeah, that Rooney Rule type stuff. So you best believe the next defensive coordinator for the 49ers is going to check a minority box. But the main reason that I always hope for Kyle Shanahan to fail with regards to anything football related, and you know me, it always comes back to this cheating ass Patriots because Mr. Shanahan blew that 28-3. Blew that 28-3 lead. I've never been so mad as when I watched the Super Bowl. This guy. I've never been so mad. Up until the Eagles blew that Super Bowl last year. I'm on the way home driving from last year's Super Bowl, and then I'm already pissed. And then they say on 94.1, it's the biggest lead blown in the Super Bowl since the Atlanta Falcons. Ah! Eagles would have, if I'd have gotten pulled over, them damn Eagles would have got me shot. But yeah, back to Kyle Shanahan. So last year, all right, so a couple of Super Bowls ago, it was Jimmy G's fault. All right. Then this year, it's Steve Wilks, Always pointing the finger at other folks. Always, yeah.
No.
Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know. Okay. He's always crying.
Tough love it is. Tough love.
Oh, yes. Because then we have to sit here. It pisses me off because this dummy, Kyle Shanahan, blew this lead. And then I have to be subjected to more of hearing how cheating-ass Tom Brady. See, that's why he's the greatest of all time. See, bunch of BS. And I can't wait for everybody to figure out what I already know. Because this narrative, it's all BS. I'm telling y'all. Everybody, but they trying to make me sound like I'm crazy. Everybody looking at me. Y'all just wait. Wait until it all gets proven out. Wait until I'm going to be sitting, whether before or after I depart this world, when it all gets proven out that cheating ass Tom Brady, I'm going to be sitting somewhere, No. I mean, I'm not going to do that. This is what I'll be doing. Picture me doing that. Here we go. Here we go. But back to cheating. Oh, I'm sorry. Back to Nepo baby here. Yeah, man. So I don't know what the future holds for them for next season. They're probably going to have a strong season, but until then, I hope for Kyle Shanahan to fail everything football related. Yeah. Speaking of when the Birds blew that, so what's this I'm hearing about the Birds going to Brazil to start the season? Oh, were you guys bitching about cross-country travel? Send your ass right down to South America. Hey, NFL, you know you're going to get some players kidnapped, right? Down there in Brazil. Like, it's almost a certainty. Boys, stay on the resort. But this is what I'm talking about with the NFL, because they're trying to branch out. And in effect, I'm telling you, you're watering down the product. We went from what? It used to be Thursday night for the last 8 weeks of the season. And even then, it was something a little special, you know, but now it's going to be Thursday night football all season now is what we got. They're pretty much, you see the writing on the wall as they're trying to make it. So eventually you're going to have a game Monday through Friday, which, again, waters down the product. Hashtag player safety. The NFL is going to get the players because they're going to be like, all right, fellas, we should cut the preseason one more game and add another game to the regular season, huh? Anybody? Oh, you'll come around. But speaking of the Birds too, did anybody hear about Temple's finest? Yeah, Son Reddick, he wants to get some more money. He's sitting there looking like, and don't get me wrong, I mean, we all want more money.
Everybody needs money. That's
Messed that.
they call it money.
There you go. Hold that one more time there.
Everybody needs money. That's why they call it money.
There you go. But yeah, Hassan's trying to get paid. He might get traded, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's going to have to eat this year. This is his last chance at another fat payday. But Temple's finest, hey, listen, that is one hell of a pass rusher, boy. Turn him loose on that quarterback. Woo, boy. Now, setting the edge against the run, disciplined backside pursuit, not so much. But don't get bogged down in details here, people, okay? Anybody watch the All-Star Game festivities last night, specifically the dunk contest and the three-point contest? The dunk contest was won by a young man by the name of Matt McClung. Matt McClung, formerly, he's a G League player, formerly of the Delaware Bluecoats, and this year he's with the Osceola Magic. Osceola, that's got to be near Tallahassee, I'd assume. Where are they located? Let's look that up real quick. Osceola Magic. The Osceola Magic play in Orlando. Oh, shit, I was just down there. That's where I got this hoodie at. And the G League is in season because actually, now that we mention it, hold on. The Delaware Bluecoats play in Wilmington. Let's check out the Bluecoats schedule. Okay. All right, the Bluecoats play this Thursday at home against Grand Rapids. You know what I'm going to check out? Nice little cheap ticket there. Take the nephews. There you go. Against Detroit. Empty. Against the Motor City Cruise. There we go. Sunday the 25th. Nice little start time at 3 o'clock. Awesome. There we go. So anyway, Matt McClung won the dunk contest, and here's a brief clip of him accomplishing
the G League championship last year. That's a That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, that's not nice.
That is right.
No, Reggie, that is not nice. That is not done ever in it, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot take the ball out of someone's hand, toss it to yourself, and dunk it. That is incredible.
Look at him.
That is not normal. That is not normal. That's not.
It needs to be stated for the record that young man is 6'2", by the way. Yeah, that's a hell of a thing. He got some ups. I thought I had some ups, but no. That young man's got he's got some spring. He doesn't have ups. And in the 3-point contest, it was Dame time. Showing touch the watch. It's that time. Oh, you know what? It was interesting watching the 3-point contest because they had to have a shootout. 4 guys had 26 points. And after, so then they had an overtime round to eliminate one of those guys. Then they went on to the finals, which Lillard won. So that was pretty cool. When he gets hot, Weber State's finest. Yeah. Oh, and not one to miss a chance at attention. Of course, we got our boy Joel, who released this on X. I am a professional hater, but I'm not hating when I said I could win the dunk contest with these scores, but not sure the knees would allow it. LMAO. LMAO. And you know what? I ain't even going to hate on Embid. I do rip him for not being the best leader, but back to the with him in the dunk contest. No, Joel, no, we don't want to see that. You having to pick yourself up off of the floor after each damn dunk. They just bring something out to just jack him up until he's vertical again for the next round of dunks. Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine? Oh, but speaking of the Sixers, I was kind of disappointed because, like I said, Embiid, he's having a hell of a year, all right, but he's out 6 to 8 weeks now with that meniscus, and damn, it's a shame. I mean, 35 points, 11 rebounds, but what stands out the most is the almost 6 assists a game as he's shooting 53% from the field. But, man, Buddy Hield, I would have loved to have seen Embiid on the court with this guy because I wanted to see Buddy Hield in a Sixers uniform since he was a senior at Oklahoma. But much like the Roy Jones Jr. Bernard Hopkins fight, it comes to fruition years after the fact. So that's a bummer, but what are you going to do? But Sixers are what, 3-7 now? Well, let's check out the standings real quick. Sixers are 3-7 in the last 10, and they're in 5th place, but by the time, but you know, if Milwaukee we'll get to Milwaukee in a second. The Sixers are within striking distance of 3rd place, or they are, and also 8th place is within striking distance of them. So there's still a lot of games to be played. All-Star break is right now, but again, you got Embiid out. Young man Maxey is playing all-star level ball. Can he hold the line? Can they hold the fort until Embiid comes back? My man Hield with 5 threes the other day. I don't know. The Sixers, they doing it to me again. Just like we were talking about it at the end of last season. I was like, I don't want to hear it. We cut the music off. We dropped it from the show's profile. And now just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Never fails, boy. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of Jimmy G, I mentioned Jimmy G, bitch-ass Kyle Shanahan. I'm sorry. Nepo baby Kyle Shanahan complaining about Jimmy G. And then Jimmy G, I forgot. Jimmy G just got popped for 4 games for PEDs. Interesting, isn't it? I mean, I wonder where he might have met his connect, or the plug, as the kids say nowadays. I'm not sure. I wonder. Anyway, crazy. No, and I'm crazy. No, it's the truth, though, people. You're trying to treat me like I'm crazy because I got an opinion that's going to be proven out.
It's a stupid fucking opinion, okay?
Oh, thank you.
You have developed this incredibly annoying habit of talking just for the pleasure of hearing yourself speak.
Well, then you know what? And if that's the case, change it to fact. All right? It's going to be proven out. But I said we were going to talk about the Bucks and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then guess who? You know what? This guy, Glenn Rivers. The only Doc in this town is Jay. All right? So Glenn Rivers is now the coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. Familiar face there. You know what? Doc Rivers is like, for me as a Sixers, or it should be for Sixers fans, or myself in particular, but Doc Rivers is like when you have that bad ex and then you see them wind up with a person who looks like they're a pretty decent person and you're like, damn, people still, much like me, people still falling for your BS. Like that's what it's like for me watching Doc Rivers coach the Bucks. But apparently the Bucks players want to coach themselves because that's what's going to happen. That's what is happening. I mean, look right there. That's the start of the first quarter. And Doc is telling them, look, guys, I got reservations at the restaurant in the arena. I'll be back sometime in the fourth quarter. Maybe. All right? Because, and it's funny. Hold on. Look at him. It's funny, like in that picture, Doc's trying to belie everything we've said about him on the show because oftentimes Doc is taking both hands and sitting on them during a game when he's coaching. But that's hysterical that now he is going to be. Oh, by the way, the Bucks are 3-7 in their last 10, so slowly fading. But we'll see how that plays out through the season. But in the meantime, though, I do have to eat some crow because we touched for a second on the standings. Hold on here, I have to eat some crow. For a former Sixer I've been ranking on, and these damn Clippers, I've been ranking on James Harden ever since he's been James Harden. And now the Clippers are slowly creeping up in the Western Conference standings. They're third at the moment, 7-3 in their last 10, winners of 1. Yeah. So, yeah, but we'll see how it plays out. But, yeah. If I'm gonna do the hating thing, I also have to do the give it up thing, right? Life's like that. So, keeping it quick today, we are going to end on a sad note. And I was watching this because recently a Japanese boxer by the name of Kazuki Inaguchi died. He died, he underwent brain surgery in December. This was after getting knocked down 4 times in a fight, bantamweight championship fight. Yeah, he died Friday before last. He was 23. He lost consciousness after the 10-round decision. And yeah, it's funny though, because it was on. Now the fight was on December 26th. He was taken to the hospital. He underwent surgery to repair a subdural hematoma, but then he failed to stabilize, and he was pronounced dead last Friday. But it's interesting watching how we perceive the two different sports, boxing and football, because football, you had what you had the other when Damar Hamlin, and I mean, the world stopped for a second there. Oh my goodness, a football player almost died on the field. Oh, we don't like to see our football players die like that. We prefer to see them severely get injured and die years later with their brain collapsing on itself, but not instantly in front of us. Whereas in boxing, a guy gets rammed right there. You're like, oh, we're out of our seats and what have you. Knowing this guy just got obliterated, at the very least, his brain is affected for the rest of his life, and that gets us up out of our seats. Football, it's become our religion. Yeah. But with that, we are going to, because I am going to go and enjoy the rest of this day off, because guess what? The bane of my existence is back in my life. This damn on-call phone from work. But I got to keep getting them checks. So I'm getting them checks from someplace else. So with that said, though, again, if you miss any of CMPRadio.net's content, such as Straight Like That, The Narrative with Andrew and Malcolm, Parenting with a Purpose, very good program. You can always go to the CMPRadio.net YouTube or Facebook page, and all the content's right there, including this fine mess of a show, the D Train, with yours truly, Darren DeVoue. But with that said, that we didn't end on I usually like to end on a high note. But with that said, folks, until then, in the words of the teacher, aka KRS-One, be a friend to your future self, and we will see you next week as we're going to start. Wait, what's today's date? Today is the 18th? That Blue Coats game is the 20-something? When did I say we're going? Because you're coming with me. Okay, we got time. Don't worry about it. All right, but until then, we'll see you next week, folks. Be safe and be a friend to your future self. I said, until then, be safe and be a friend to your future self.
You will both depart at Kyoto Station, then your business with him will be concluded.
Man, I just want to get off this train and go see a Zen garden and some shit, you know?